Comment on this YouTube channel, Two Clean Johns. Whoever you are, you have been secretly dominating uploading Twitter Spaces. Like that, hit subscribe for him.
This is what we know. What we know is that I woke up on Monday morning to a DM from a stranger saying somebody else is using your name, your podcast name. So I obviously immediately sent it to Chris, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And then we spend the next 48 hours spiraling, being like, why is this happening? And not only is our name being used as the name of another podcast, but our slogan is also being used in this person's bio, and in the caption of their Instagram post is, quote, "Are you hot or are you bothered?" Does that sound familiar?
It sounds a little familiar.
Does that sound familiar?
It sounds a little familiar.
Does that sound familiar?
I've heard it before.
I feel like I've heard that before.
I've heard it before.
I just like, I don't know. Like, I just don't feel like that's super original. I don't know. I'm just like maybe a little torn about that. Obviously, the plot thickens. Then people are commenting, not only on our shit, but on her shit, saying not only did she take your name, but she also is publicly admitting to taking your name because she has more of a following.
Well, because she's Melyssa Ford.
Because she's Melyssa Ford. Because she's Melyssa Ford. She obviously has more of a following. So
there's that.
Then we're seeing these comments, and we're like, where is this happening? Where is this being publicly admitted? Because as Chris and I have made abundantly clear, we don't know who Melyssa Ford is.
No idea.
Do we care?
No.
Not really. Not really.
No.
So we get to investigating, and what do we find? If not anything other than a video of her literally saying, I know other podcasts are using this name, but they're not me, because I'm Melyssa Ford and I'm better, and I have more of a following.
Also, that these other podcasts are not active, which is interesting because all it takes is a quick little search to see that we're quite active. But I really respect her conviction, and I really love that mentality, but just maybe be a little more creative next time. Maybe run it by whoever's, managing whatever you're doing. I'm not sure.
But maybe be a little more original.
Yeah, that's
just an idea, just a thought.
Just a thought.
I mean, there's a million other things you could name a podcast, and here we are. Basically, not only is our name being used for another podcast, but our slogan also.
Which is the entire premise of the podcast. Regardless of the content, regardless of what's said, regardless of what we say, because it's different every day.
Absolutely. We talk about literally everything.
Yeah.
So to not only, dare I say, copy our name, but to copy our slogan.
We can do better.
We could do better. So if you want to hear it from her mouth directly, here it is.
I am clear on the fact that there are other podcasts with that name, but they don't have my following and they don't have my zhuzh, and they're just not fucking me, so I don't care. It is Hot and Bothered with Melyssa Ford. That is the difference. Felt like by calling it the Menopod, I was going to be leaving men out of the conversation, and I really just didn't want to, because those two other podcasts, they are not really active. And also, I don't really care. It's, it's Hot and Bothered with Melyssa Ford, so I'm really not interested in what anybody else is doing. My shit's gonna be fucking amazing. That's basically it.
Okay, Chris and I just recorded an episode, and all that I have to say is that I know we've said this before, but every time you never cease to amaze us. You people are so babies. Funny.
I'm sitting here cackling, dying, laughing. This shit is so fucking funny.
Sometimes I'm like,
so fucking funny.
Are they funnier than us?
Like,
Sometimes
I'm like, you guys are so fucking funny. I wish I could read half of these DMs, but I don't need to be.
You guys are so funny. Like, it's really good. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And you are so funny. Keep DMing us. They're so good. We love it. Okay, we are responding to comments. We're responding to DMs. And you guess what? As we're doing all of this, do you want to tell them, Chris?
We got blocked. We got blocked. We found out her burner account. We got blocked.
Chris literally commented. There was like an inconspicuous. Is that the right word? There's this account that's commenting on everything, and Chris commented.
And I was like,
from our
account.
Like,
Melyssa, we know this is your burner.
And guess what?
Blocked across
we're
the
all
board.
blocked. Our personal accounts, our podcast account, fully everything blocked.
Love it.
Was that our burner account? Was it her burner account? What was that? Can you guys still see her page? Someone tell us. What's going on here?